Hello viewers, welcome to DB2 tutorials. If any database crashes, we need to recover it. In the meanwhile, the client will get lots of money loss. So we must have an alternate. In DB2, we have an alternate called HADR, that is high availability disaster recovery. So we are going to look at the step-by-step process of HADR setup, and we can make our standby database in read-only to reduce our primary database workload. Let's see. First of all, I have two instances. These are DB2 and DB2INST1. In this case, DB2 is my primary database, primary instance. DB2 get instance. So for this, we need to set DB2 instance equal to DB2 minus 1. DB2 get instance. Okay, DB2 start. See, already activated. Let's see. Now for this HADR process, we have to update some parameters, HADR parameters. Let's see what are those. DB2 get BBCFG for sample. Find STR HADR. These are the HADR parameters we have to update. You can see same here. LOGINDEXBUILD, INDEXREC, HADR local host, HADR local SVC, HADR remote host, remote SVC, remote instance, HADR timeout, sync mode. For HADR, we need to alter the log mode of database into LOGRETAIN to get the circular log into archive log. LOGINDEXBUILD is nothing but it will provide a flexible way to specify the logging option across the whole database. It takes two values, on and off. Off is used, so any index build in this database will not perform full logging unless the table attribute LOGINDEXBUILD is set explicitly to on. This new database configuration parameter is dynamically configurable. Next, INDEXREC. Any logged index creation, recreation or reorganization can be recovered during HADR log replay or DB2 forward utility. The existing database or database manager configuration parameter INDEXREC can be used to control whether to recover a fully logged index build option. The default value for INDEXREC allows any fully logged index creation, recreation or reorganization to recovered through HADR log replay or DB2 forward. HADR local host is nothing but the primary database server IP or hostname. Local service. For this HADR, I have taken two ports called HADR DB2 1 and HADR DB2INST1. these are the two ports which are only used or dedicated to HADR process. These are my DB2 INST1 port details, and these are my DB2 instance ports. Okay, now let's see. Okay, remote host is nothing but standby IP address or hostname. HADR timeout. HADR timeout is nothing but if an HADR database does not receive any communication from its primary database for longer than the length of time specified by the HADR timeout database configuration parameter, then the database concludes that the connection with the partner database is lost. Okay. If the database is in peer state when the connection is lost, then it moves into disconnected peer state. HADR sync mode. It will decide what type of sync mode we have to use. There are 4 sync modes. We'll discuss it later in the next session. Target list. If you are using 10.5 DB2 10.5, we have to use HADR target list. Present I am using DB2 9.7, so I'm not using this. In this also. Okay. Actually, I told you we have to set archive log mode. Let's see the process. Okay. First of all, I will update all these parameters at once. Okay, they're all set. Now let's start DB2 instance. Okay, just start host. Now start it again. If you connect to the database, you need to connect to sample. If you want to connect to the database, it will prompt you to take full backup. So now I'll take backup. DB sample 2. See, now backup is completed. Now let's go here. DB2 list. Directory. We have database called sample here also. Same as. Now I'll restore DB2. Restore DB sample from for HADR standby must be roll forward state. So we'll restore the database from the primary database backup. It's done. Once it's done, we have to update secondary HADR parameters. Okay, now let's start the HADR. DB2 start HADR on database sample as standby. Now let's start HADR. Now start primary start. Now I got connected with the database. HADR is completed. Thanks for watching the video.